Still partying, still pedaling.
Hello, lovelies. I am here with the wonderful Heather, and yes, you guessed it, we're here at the Flints Guesthouse. And what are we going to make today?
We're going to make two different soups. We're going to make a Thai red curry soup with some sweet potatoes and butternut squash. And lots of coconut, and we're going to make an Iranian soup stew made out of some green lentils. It's dead simple, just proper comfort food.
I'm looking forward to this, and the kids will actually have some food that's edible.
Maybe.
Maybe, we're hoping so.
It doesn't come with a guarantee.
But anyway, just before we get into the cooking, for anybody that's new here or hasn't seen the previous videos, this is an absolutely stunning guest house on Park Road in Blackpool. It's also a guest house with a bit of a twist. They only allow one booking at a time here. So if you come on your own or you come as 5 of you, you get the whole top floor to yourself, which is fab, isn't it, if you want a bit of a break. But they're also, I'd say, kind of experts when it comes to autism and things like that.
Yeah, I would say life experience, so 26 plus years experience parenting 3 children on the autistic spectrum. We don't know everything, but over the years we've learned patience and we've learned to try and listen. So we do our best to accommodate people from a point of experience, basically.
Yeah. So if somebody comes here and they've got a child that's got, tics or autism or anything like that, the parent doesn't need to worry. They can come here and they can relax, because it doesn't matter if the child starts running around like a dinosaur or shouting.
Yes, we have a few dinosaur arms. We have children with dinosaur arms. We totally get it. Yeah, it doesn't faze us, and you don't have to apologise or explain anything. The main thing is that people just come here and they're just themselves. We just want people to feel at home.
At home. It definitely is a home from home. Also, there is a referral scheme here. So if you have got a social worker, a soup kitchen, a church, a school, any kind of agency, and you get a referral here, you get a reduced rate to come and stay. And there's a pay it forward scheme. So if you want to put some money in the pot to help someone else get a holiday, or if you're in need of a holiday and you're struggling and there's money in the pot, there's an option there as well. This is why I really love this place.
Oh, thank you.
Definitely fantastic place. So let's get on with some cooking.
Yay! I don't know where to start. I think
I'll try not to chop my fingers off.
No, start with washing our hands. We should probably go past the camera. Wash our hands.
Give me a smile. Yeah. So what sort of cost are we looking at then for this first soup here? So you've got the turmeric, lentils, potato, garlic and stock cubes.
So the stock cubes were on offer. They were £1.
Would you use all of them?
Probably 2 of them, maybe 3 at a push.
So about 50p the stock cubes? Yeah.
The lentils is probably about £1 worth value.
Right. So
Garlic.
170, about 170.
Yeah.
Well, about 170, 180 for the soup. And how many do you think this will feed?
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it turns out.
But so far, that's not bad at all, is it? £1.70. You can pay £1.70 for a can of soup.
Yeah, you can.
So, and it's got to be a lot healthier. You don't have all the preservatives and bits that are added in cans.
Yeah, definitely.
And with the cost of living now, I was speaking to a man at the water company yesterday, and he was saying himself how the cost of shopping is ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It is crazy. Yeah, maybe half again.
Smaller,
a bit smaller.
That's good information, because I'm sure I'm sort of new to this cooking, and I'm sure there's lots of other people out there that are too, so I'm hoping that the video will be helpful for other people. I got a £300 and odd shop recently, and honestly there was barely anything there. No. Even the kids looked at it and said, what, that was £300?
Yeah.
I said, yeah, for home delivery. We'll save the skins and stuff to make stock.
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
I've got about 3 bags of vegetable peelings now in my freezer, getting ready to make a big pan of stock because stock cubes are ridiculous now. I usually buy the green OXO ones. I think it was £3.30.
Wow.
For a box of 24, I'd use 24 in a week. You know, sometimes more. I put them in everything.
It's absolutely crazy, isn't it? It's absolutely crazy.
It's like that song that makes you crazy.
Great singing. Maybe we should do karaoke cooking.
Karaoke cooking, yes.
We should sing songs that are appropriate to what we're doing. So I'm chopping onions, so I'd have to sing a song about crying. Crying over you.
That was me thinking of the fast food song. Pizza Hut, Kentucky Fried Chicken and a Pizza Hut.
Oh dear.
Oh, it's good to have a laugh. You've got to have a laugh. Do you want me to do this garlic?
Yeah, so that can be, well, as small as you can get it, really. So with this Thai soup, you could adapt it. I think things that work better would be root vegetables. Yeah. So maybe parsnips might work. They're quite fragrant, so they might go quite nice. Carrots. Just taking the seeds out of the butternut squash.
Look at my Jamie Oliver skills here.
Oh, very good. I'm very impressed. Very impressed.
Oh gosh.
Oh, it's Ben.
Oh,
sorry, Ben.
Bless him.
I will call you back.
Sorry, Ben, we're filming.
We chat every day.
Oh, that's good, that as well. And that's another thing about this guest house, that you really do go the extra mile for people that come and stay here.
Yeah, we try and, you know, not in every instance, because some people just book like a regular guest house.
Yeah.
That's okay, you can do that. But for some of the people that may be feeling a little bit nervous or anxious, we strike up a bit of a friendship.
Like you have with Ben, yeah.
Like we have with Ben. And so, you know, we have a chat probably every day, I think. We chat about life, about stuff, and yeah. And I think it puts people at ease when they know, you know, who they're coming to see. And we can do social stories as well. So if somebody needs us to take a lot of photographs or make a video showing a person around,
oh, that's lovely.
then that can be then shown to somebody who is feeling anxious or maybe is on the autistic spectrum, and they can, you know, get to know us.
That's great, is that? Because they struggle with new places, a lot of autistic people,
they do,
don't they?
They do.
So to see the full video tour and everything would put them at ease.
And these all kind of blend quite nice. So the sweet potato, the peppers, the carrots are nice and sweet, so they will counteract the heat from the curry paste.
Feeling hot, hot, hot.
Oh yes, we're keeping the songs going. Feeling hot, hot, hot. Oh dear.
I think half of this garlic's on the floor, mate.
That's fine. That's what the Hoover's for. You're doing a good job.
Also, guys, if there's any particular food dish you'd like to see us try, let us know in the comments below.
There we go. Oh dear.
So I wonder what's one meal that you would love to make, so if you could pick right now.
Oh, what dish? Oh my goodness.
Is there something you've never made that you'd like to?
Good question. I'm enjoying watching some videos at the moment on YouTube about Hawaiian food.
Hawaiian? Give me a chance here, guys. Give me a chance. Oh, we'll do some music. Feeling hot.
That's the only way that's going to happen.
So now we're going to be softening some of the veggies.
Yep.
So a bit of oil. Look at that, that's all well.
Oh my goodness. I am a complete food this is all my spices. That's crazy.
Wow.
So here we go, we've got the shallots, they're getting softened now, going a bit translucent, so that's a good way of getting a bit more flavour out of them. Because when you're working on a budget, that's what it's about maximising flavour. So if I was making this soup and I wasn't so worried, if I was feeling rich, I would have gone and got some lemongrass and some other stuff to stick in. But I thought, let's keep it simple. So in go sweet potatoes, butternut squash, I've got some red peppers and some carrots. And stuff like this, don't be frightened of picking up the yellow sticker.
Yeah.
Because if they're going a bit soft, if they've got a bit of a bruise on them, it doesn't matter. You're going to chop that bit off, you're going to stick them in a soup, and no one's going to know. And I think we all have to do that sort of stuff. Because, it's hitting all of us, isn't it? This cost of living, it's shocking.
Of course, and if you batch cook as well, make a huge pot of the soup, get some in the freezer.
Yeah, absolutely. And this actually, you could, if you wanted it to be a bit more substantial, you could put some rice on the side and just pour it over the rice, because it's going to be quite rich and velvety by the time we've whisked it up.
A bit of crusty bread as well.
If
your bread is going hard, you whack some water on it and get it in the oven, and there you go, you've revived your bread.
Absolutely. Turn it into garlic bread. If you've got a baguette or a panini or ciabatta or something that's like a bread roll type, you can turn that into garlic bread. Garlic bread?
Yeah. I did that only recently, where I put the olive oil onto the fresh garlic bulbs, wrapped it in tin foil, put it in the oven. When you get it out and you squeeze it,
that's good.
That was heavenly.
Yeah.
Does take a while to cook though. I think it was just about an hour, I think it was. But it was worth it. It was really good.
Garlic completely changes its flavour, doesn't it, when you roast it like that?
Yeah. Yummy, get in my belly. The only thing with me is I don't like coconut, but
you've got tins of coconut,
I don't like coconut, but vegan cheese is often made of coconut and you can't taste it at all. So I'm assuming in a dish that you've got lots of other flavours in there as well. It might not solely taste of coconut,
Rice and peas is quite coconutty.
Yeah, I'm willing to give it a try anyway.
But it's got the same. I'm just going to keep topping it up until...
Just adding some water now. This is one of the soups here, Mark, and then we've also got a lentil soup as well.
So before you put your tin or your jar in the recycling, use it to, top up, because you get every last bit out then.
I do that with the jars. I think Mark's just walked away in horror. He's a typical child. How many other children would look at, a vegetable type soup or a lentil soup and they run because they want McDonald's?
Yeah.
Here's another one of the munchkins.
I don't blame them.
What do you want? You've got an empty bottle for me. What do you want me to do with that? Use your words! That just reminded me of the day. Do your Voldemort thing.
No.
Go on. Do it with the bottle, please.
No.
Go on.
No.
You did it perfectly. Show us how you did it. Go on.
Can I have your assistant?
Show me your Voldemort thing. It was so good. Go on.
Fuck.
Harry Potter, the boy.
Can't even hear you. Come here.
Harry Potter,
Go on, Kay. Speak up.
who lived, comes to die. Who lives, comes to die.
Is anyone else's kids a bunch of lunatics?
I got emotional.
He's crying.
As
Come to die. But as if someone's going to turn around and go, yeah, sure, I'm coming. I'm on my way.
comes to die.
Abracadabra!
And I'm whacking on them.
Oh look, it says let's cook. I love that little notice board.
And then the video, look, they're just cooking.
Always little messages, look. That's not Heather cooking though.
No.
Definitely not. Right, so let's get back to it.
I've given this a little taste.
Okay.
It's I'm putting the second half of the jar in.
Needs more, does it?
Yeah, I've made the executive decision that it needs more flavour.
Yeah, flavour's good.
And we're going to put some salt. Now, you can adjust that to your liking. We'll put a little bit in, we'll see how it goes in a little while.
So with this soup as well, people could adjust it to how they want. They could even do different vegetables, different things. This just gives them an idea of how to make a soup.
Definitely. Yeah, totally adaptable. So if you didn't have any red Thai curry paste, you could maybe use a korma or a tikka. You could make it an Indian themed rather than a Thai themed. If you were to just maybe put some vegetable stock rather than the coconut milk,
yeah,
it would just become more of a hearty vegetable-y sort of stew. You could puree it, which we're going to do. We're going to whiz it up. You could leave it chunky. So it's totally adaptable. At this point, I would normally throw in some lime leaves or lemongrass, but we're keeping the cost down. We're still going to get the flavour from the jar, so...
Oh, hang on a minute, I can feel another song coming on. You said lemongrass.
Oh.
Green, green grass, blue, blue skies. I'm an absolute wally, aren't I? I couldn't resist. Could not resist. Hello.
Oh, I've got a hair come loose.
Sorry,
Hello. No, we're fine, you're fine.
It's got a nip out and get some prime and stuff.
Thank you. Cheers. Thank you, Chris. I'll make you a brew when you come back. Let me know when you're back.
You didn't just see our dancing.
Probably. Right. For the second one, I'm going to cheat a little bit.
Talking about hoping that people didn't see us, I was, because obviously a lot of people know that I do one shift on a bar in a week. I mean every week, yeah. And I was on the bar last week and I said to the bar lady, this lad came up to buy a pint, and as he was walking off, I said, oh, isn't he so cute? But me with my big, channel tunnel mouth, I said it at a rather loud speed, loudness. So he put the drink down and he came back to get his other drink that was on the bar that I totally forgot about. So as he's walking up to the bar, he's like, and I was just like, absolutely wanted to DIE. Green, green grass, blue, blue skies.
Should we make another quick brew?
Yeah, why not? You don't. I love that biscuit tea now. I buy it every week now, and I've got the jam and toast one as well. The jam on toast one is actually okay, and I'd never eat jam on toast itself.
Smells like the smell hits your nostrils, and then you're like, but it doesn't necessarily. It is like you're eating jam on toast with tea. It's good.
Would you like a brew, mate?
He doesn't like to come in.
See, I'm a mind reader. I can read your mind. You would like a cup of tea?
You want a cup of tea?
Wait, is the galaxy not chocolate or no?
I've got a hot chocolate, but it's a different one, and I don't have the original packaging, so I can't guarantee.
You will just have to have a cup of tea. Would you like that?
How do you have your tea?
He has it same as me.
No,
it's too caffeinated.
I can do decaf.
Just when
You have a decaffeinated then. Right, you can have decaffeinated then. It means you can have tea without the caffeine.
No?
Yes. It's decaffeinated or weak normal
just
one.
one sugar and a
Yeah.
little
Right, there's that.
Right, you're having it decaffeinated then. It's decaffeinated.
Decaf. No worries.
Yeah, because the thing is, I let them have brews, but if they want it stronger like that, it needs to be decaf, because caffeine's not good for you.
No.
So
That's what the treats are mean. Right, that's the
you have your tea like a cup of mud.
I do.
I'd be up for 3 nights if I drank one of your tea.
I don't think it really does. Oh yeah, be careful.
Guys, I love this. It's a kettle. It's a tap that's a kettle. Back on.
Right.
So yeah, YouTube's doing me head in. It's not uploading. Get a job as a content creator, she said. It'll be great, she said. And YouTube's not working. Well, me silly enough, but I don't know what's happening. Is anyone else having problems today? I've tried uploading a video about 9 times, and you know what's going to happen? In a couple of hours, they'll all probably load.
Yeah, it'll be like London buses. They'll all turn up all at once. Yeah.
Oh no. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but I did check, and there's been a lot of reports about it being down, so... Oh dear. Right, anyway, back to the cooking.
We're back. So, the Thai red... I need to say curry, but it is a curry. It's a curry soup.
Yeah.
That's bubbling away. That's nearly done. Just going to turn it down a little bit. I added a little bit of something called palm sugar just to balance out the sweet and sour, hot and salty flavour. So the second one we're going to do is Iranian, Persian. It's called Adasi. So you might call it a stew or a soup. Some Iranians will eat it for breakfast, so it can be eaten any time of the day, but it's simple and it's comforting. And for this one I'm going to do a bit of cheating, and these things are great, by the way. Shout out Farm Foods. If you've got manual dexterity problems, or maybe you're a single person and buying a big sack of something, like if you were to buy a whole thing of celery, who's gonna eat all of that? But this is it's great. It's zero waste. And
you know, talking about stew, I had that for breakfast this morning.
You had stew for breakfast?
Stew and dumplings, yeah. I know people think it's strange, but why do you have to have cereal or toast?
Exactly.
Why?
Yeah, exactly.
Why can't you eat just whatever you fancy?
Well, other countries have. I went to India, and one day they served us onion curry for breakfast. Now that's a thing to like. Cool. Onion curry for breakfast. That's a strange. It was delicious.
Others cooking, no, I'm just dancing. I've got to do my bit, haven't I?
Yeah, there you go. You can stir that then. So
I'm good at stirring the pot.
So yeah, shout out to Farm Foods, actually, the one down near Waterloo Road. The staff in there are just fantastic. So if you're down there, if you're working down there, to pop up and say hello on here, because they're just so chatty and so friendly.
Right, I'm going on a rant now.
Oh,
it's rant time. Talking of staff.
Oh,
I honestly was so offended this morning. We went into a Tesco's, I will say. And as soon as the kids walked in the door, they were walking ahead of me up the aisle. This member of staff came out from behind the till and literally shot herself to the aisle. Stood there like that in the middle of the aisle. There was only my children on that aisle, no one else, just stood staring at the kids. So I saw this and obviously was annoyed by it. So I came up to join the children. We went round the corner onto the next aisle, and then she's at the bottom of the aisle. Again, only us on that aisle, watching us.
oh.
Now, I understand that a staff member has to watch out for stealing. I understand that, and they're not going to know who's the thief and who's not. But why would you make it so blatantly obvious? If that were me, I'd have maybe gone to the shelf and pretended I was straightening up the biscuits, had a quick look, whatever. I wouldn't have made them feel so uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's not right.
You know what? Because we're wearing jumpers and jeans. Does that, you know...
Maybe you just got that kind of face, Katie.
Yeah, I'm after your biscuits. Yeah, look, I eat them all. I'm going to clear the shelf, walk out with them. Biscuits! But no, seriously, is anyone else, like, would anyone else feel the same as me? Would you have felt uncomfortable like that? And it was so blatant.
Yeah, we've definitely had that. We had an experience in Asda a few weeks ago, and the security guard was very interested in us. And at the time I had Arwen with us, and Arwen has Tourette's. And I think we were probably making a few dinosaur noises like you do in Asda, and that sparked his interest. So maybe staff in shops and supermarkets just need a bit of diversity training and sensitivity training, so when somebody a bit different comes into their store, they know how to treat them.
I mean, to be fair, with Tourette's and stuff, that's pretty disgraceful to target you for that, because it's 2024 everyone is surely aware of Tourette's, and by now we would know not to look or anything.
Yeah,
you know?
you'd think so.
It's-
But, I mean, maybe. Oh, the other thing was I was wearing a really big coat.
They thought you were putting all the packets under there.
Yes, I'm not going to say the name of the brand of the coat because I've heard there's a Facebook page dedicated to people that wear these coats and they get called bad words.
Oh no!
So I'm not, but if you're on that website, thank you very much for targeting us people that like to wear big waterproof coats.
Well, anyway, I don't want to go back in that Tesco's again.
No,
They
I
made
don't
me
blame
feel
you.
so damn uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I mean, every single one of us, every day when we go to shops, will at some point have been watched, even if it's only for 5 seconds, by the security, and they all will do it so you don't even know. You won't even know that you're being looked at.
Yeah.
That I don't have a problem with.
Yeah.
To be like that, right in the middle of the aisle, staring right at you, is disgusting.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
It is.
I think that
Maybe they wanted your autograph.
autograph. I'd have got wet fish and But no, I think she needs a bit of training, that lady, because it's not right to make people feel uncomfortable. Anyway,
No.
rant over.
Rant over.
Back to fun now. I'll do the dancing again now.
Oh dear.
This is looking good. I can't wait to taste it. I'm starving. I'm wasting away. Look at me.
I know, you poor thing. Right, I'm going to turn the
Skin and
Thai
bones.
soup off because
Let's have a look. Let's bring this over
so
there.
all the oils from the curry paste have come to the top. When we've blended that will all blend in lovely. I'm going to leave the lid off because it's going to have to cool down a little bit before we can put it in the whizzer.
Yeah.
So there's oh, I've lost my slipper. Come on, get back on. Right.
Right, what are we doing now?
So this is Katie's wonderfully chopped up garlic. There's a lot of it. I think there's 5 cloves because, you know,
You can never have enough garlic.
you can never have enough garlic. Exactly. It's good for you. It's good for your heart, good for your body, not good for your breath, but never mind. Never mind.
I'm going to come round this side and get a little clip on here.
It'd be interesting if people, I know, you know, obviously there's going to be professional chefs and people out there looking, but
Like when I did that video and I kept adding the cornflour, so many people
I
said to me
shouted
they
at
were
you
shouting
so
at the TV,
you're making oobleck. Stop it now.
Yeah.
Stop it, Katie. Stop it.
I can't believe I used half a bag, and then I made another dinner a couple of days later and used, I think it was 5 or 6 teaspoons, and it was perfect.
Once the heat hits it and you get it going, it thickens up nice.
But I did have one guy comment as well, and I remember him in particular because he said he's a professional chef.
Right.
He said he was shouting at the TV, no!
Yeah, it was funny. It was funny.
That
But
was
there
good,
might
that.
be people shouting no at me. I'm sure there is.
Oh, do you know about the knife thing? That honestly, right? Obviously, you turned up with the knife set, which absolutely made my day. And then I also got another knife set delivered to my door
brilliant.
as well.
Oh, that's really
That
good.
made my day though. I mentioned in a
Oh.
video that I desperately wanted a new knife set, and 2 knife sets turned
that's
up.
good.
That, honestly.
That's nice. That is the nice side of, you know, the internet community, and that's really lovely.
Honestly,
Really
my day was complete. Now in my kitchen, I've always wanted a proper chopping board. It's going to sound stupid, but all my life I had cheap, thin paper chopping boards. And just last week I treated myself for the first time, and I'm 42, got myself a nice, decent, thick Go Cook chopping board.
Nice.
So I was in my kitchen yesterday and I've got my new chopping board and then my 2 knife sets, and I was just like,
Get you.
it's such a difference though, because my old knife set, I'd had that for many, many years, and you will have seen, for anyone that watched the video, even trying to chop a carrot, it was like like that. And this new knife set now, well, both of them, I just go and at first I was like, wow, it was like going through butter. It was awesome. But I think it's just one of those things where, and I'm sure a lot of people will relate, that you've always got a bill popping up. You've always got something to pay. So getting the knife set just always got pushed to the back of the queue. You know, it's just one of those things, isn't it? Expensive to live now. Let's go and live on Mars. Who's joining me? Might be cheaper up there.
It might be cheaper, yeah. Holiday to Mars.
Yes, let's
Oh,
go
hang
build
on,
house.
hang on. I was thinking, what song could we sing now? Ground controls
Star
to
Trek.
Major Star Trekking across the universe.
On the Starship Enterprise, on the Captain Kirk.
Oh, we better careful because of copyright. No copyright intended. Do you know what, Heather? I've come to the conclusion that we are both absolutely nuts.
Yeah, no, I think we're both nuts.
Anyone else agree? And if you do have any questions for the lovely Heather regarding her beautiful guest house, drop them in the comments below, and I'm sure she'll get back to you. And if you know anybody that would like to come and stay here, share the video, pass it on, because it's a wonderful place.
Thank you. Ah, lots of potato.
Potato.
Right, so I've popped in some turmeric.
That's one thing I've never owned, I don't
Oh, this will you have to be so careful, it will stain everything yellow. If you've got a white worktop, it will eventually come off. So it's not got any heat to it, turmeric, but it just does give a flavour. I can't quite explain it. It's also got health benefits. It's good for you. So we're just going to get that in there.
Can't wait to taste this. Right, I'm just going to switch this off and we're going to come back when we are ready to dish up so we can show you all. Right, Heather, I've got to show you this, and I'll show you guys too. ANT flight training. Look at that! Look at their mini little remote control aeroplane. I want one. That's the same plane as what Perry flew from the airport, and what I went in with Callum for his 21st birthday.
Nice.
So they do flying lessons there, and it's let me get this right now. I think it was £99, I think, for the two-seater plane, and £129.99, I think, for the four-seater plane for a flying lesson.
That's not bad.
So, for a birthday present or something.
Yeah.
Especially for the four-seater. So, say you're treating your 18-year-old like I did with Perry, or 21 for Callum. You can take mum and dad in the back. And watch your kid fly a plane, have a few voddies first before getting
I would
in.
be like, mate, I'd be like, what's his face off 18? You'd have to drug me. Is it B.A. Baracus, Mr. T? I would be, me and Aaron.
We should do it. I should take you up one day. I'm scared too.
No.
I just like scaring myself. I think I'm quite weird. I like to push the limits, But I was holding on for dear life to the pilot's seat, and then I was thinking to myself, what is the seat going to do if you start going down? Poor pilot's neck. I was almost digging into the back of his neck. Then Callum started throwing up.
Oh my goodness.
Because you get, I didn't get sick, but they say it's quite normal first time in those small planes to feel sick. I mean, we went 2,000 feet high.
Oh my goodness.
But when you're over the clouds, that is the most amazing view I've ever seen in my life.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That is cool.
Guys, honestly, if you're looking to treat someone this year for any type of present or anything, definitely ANT flight training at Blackpool Airport. Go and fly a plane. You can even go, we went down over Central Pier so you could see the tower and everything like that. Amazing experience.
Oh, that's my door.
So, time to blend up the soup.
I think this is going to be really messy. I don't think there's a particularly good way to do this.
No, we'll just wing it like we do everything else,
And disclaimer, pureeing or putting hot liquids in a blender is not the safest thing. I'm a trained professional. No, I'm not. I'm just a nutter. So I'm going to have to do this in batches, just going to whiz it up. You could leave it like this, and it's probably more like a veggie curry, to be honest. You serve it over rice, or you can puree it, or you can maybe puree half of it and then put a few chunks back in. So it depends what texture you like.
I usually make, I call it soup and Perry calls it stew. So I do usually make it chunky, but I like blended ones as well.
Chunky like me.
Look
Right,
at
this is gonna
what
be
photo
noisy.
of me from, that was a few years back.
Look at that, eh?
Show everyone else, look, did I used to look fit?
Right, this is going to be proper
Those days
noisy.
are gone.
Cover your ears. Are you okay with noises?
I'm okay.
Fab. What am I want to do? It doesn't actually take that much because the veg is all nice and soft.
There we go, blending up some soup here, look guys. They're multitasking, look. I'm filming for TikTok and Facebook at the same
Now,
time.
the danger is the opening of the thing because it can build up pressure there.
Oh yeah, see what you mean.
Yeah. So ideally you'd want it to cool down, but we're not jobs, so we're doing it this way.
Yeah. We like to make things hard for ourselves, don't we?
Yeah.
Someone has to.
Someone has to. Life is just too easy otherwise, isn't it, eh?
Look at that homemade soup, £1.70, and
Yeah.
you've got all that in there and that in there. I mean, £1.70. It's a tin of a lot of tins of soups are about that price now.
Branded, for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
Wow, can't beat it. So here is the Iranian dish, which is called Adasi. And what would you say roughly this one's cost to make, Heather?
Oh, pennies. Probably about £1.50 for the whole pot.
For the whole pot?
Yeah.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah.
And this one over here is £1.70 for this pot of soup. So you can't go wrong with the cost of living today.
No.
Everyone needs to be making from scratch. That was so easy that even I could manage that, and I'm literally the world's worst cook.
Perry's laughing. Yeah.
Aren't I? I actually set fire to a pan of peas once. Yeah.
I don't have any words. I'm not often speechless.
Heather, you're a good cook.
Well, I try.
I just find like with the tin soups, there's barely any flavour.
Yeah, and they've always got that tinny flavour as well. They're always a little bit strange.
Because they'll have to add preservatives and things to the food, won't they? Whereas you don't have that in fresh soup.
Yeah.
And the salt content as well. I think Andrew, Bill Marley's channel, mentioned that on the clip that I posted earlier. I'm just saying. But yeah, he mentioned about the high salt, in canned food.
Yeah.
Walmart has got one that's
Are you not?
Do you want a bit of bread with your Marmite there, Mark?
I'm a true Australian.
That would actually go well with soup, yeah. Peanut butter and Marmite together is really nice.
I hate peanut butter. I just hate it. Marmite's amazing. I don't know how the kids don't like it, or like anyone. It's amazing. It tastes so nice.
Yeah, Marmite's good.
I was just telling Heather one of my favourite things to eat. But not favourite thing to eat, I don't eat it all the time, it's a treat. But if you get Galaxy Cookie Crumble chocolate bar and Skittles and you eat them at the same time, it is amazing. That's my treat. Once in the bluest moon, because the vegan Galaxy Cookie Crumble bars are expensive. £3 I think for one.
You're having a sweet with a chocolate.
It's so nice. I just tried it by accident one day. I remember I was watching telly, forgot that I had chocolate in my mouth and ate a Skittle, and I was like,
You got the chocolate in your mouth.
ooh, I was like, this is actually good. So I got a piece of chocolate, put Skittles on top, and in it goes.
I love butter, cheese and Walmart together.
Do you know what I used to eat as a kid?
Would you pass me the plate, please, Skye?
I'll put some more toast on.
What I used to always eat as a kid, I used to get really solid crisps and dip them in chocolate yogurt.
But you dipped McDonald's fries into milkshake,
that's
you weirdo.
Yeah, that's
I
standard.
also Harry had a banana sandwich with ketchup. That is grim.
You didn't.
Ham, banana and ketchup.
You've got grey hair.
That's a
You got a cum in your mouth.
Yeah, you got a
And you say Walmart's been eating that?
I've been cooking. Okay, Heather's been cooking. I've
No,
been
you can
dancing.
cooking. I'm going to slurp it out the bowl because I'm dribbling it.
I think it's got a chili.
You see,
I love chilies.
if people actually tried Walmart, then actually I think a lot of people would like it, but a lot of them just stick a spoon in there and just shove it in their mouth. That's not how you eat it.
No.
You put it on toast with some butter.
Less is more.
Oh.
You do put too much on though for me. I cannot eat that.
Usually I don't put this much
I'm just sat here. I'm not next door.
Usually I don't put this much Marmite on. I put butter and a little bit of Marmite on, but there's no butter, so I just need to get that flavour.
You need to put like a whole tub of butter.
Yeah.
I only have a smidgen of Marmite on mine, so you can just about see it.
I put butter and then a little bit of Marmite in the
Are
middle.
you talking to the builder outside? Or No, he shouts because of his ear problem, so he doesn't realise. I have to just remind him that he's shouting, and then he quietens down for 5.5 seconds and then shouts again.
I whisper and then I shout again.
I know you can't help it.
Alright.
But yeah, it's been good. We enjoyed this. Let us know anyway in the comments below if you want us to cook anything else, and let us know what it is. One thing I'd really love to do is vegan Yorkshire puddings. Now, seeing as I don't have an oven, that would definitely be a video to do with Heather, and I tried making them when the oven worked. I tried 4 times and they failed every time.
Yorkshire pudding wrap.
Yorkshire pudding
You know
wrap.
what I want again, those sandwiches that Heather made with the...
How do you like that stuff?
I want that shawarma again, what she made.
I don't even like cranberry with the way she made it all together. Beautiful.
Do you mean those, the ones with bits in blankets? Yeah.
How do you like peanut butter? I just smell it. It's
I love it.
It's like Yorkshire pudding wrap.
And she made those roast potatoes.
I should live up to my name from Tesco's and stick that under my coat, shouldn't I? And every little helps.
They did not like me.
Honestly, I'm going to go back to Tesco's on the way home now and just try and walk out with the entire shelf. I'll just push it on its wheels out the door and say, well, you made me out to be
When they're bringing the stock out from the back, thanks.
Oh, that was a good save.
Yeah, that was a good save.
Well, it has got a kick to it, Perry, you're right.
I had a rant on the video earlier, Perry, about the Tesco's lady. I'm going to tag head office. Perry. Is that a bit hot?
I can feel my nose there's burning.
Can you not handle the spice of the chilies? Nathan,
Burning.
Perry's feeling hot. So I think he needs a portion of salt and pepper chips. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Gosh, we really are a crazy bunch, aren't we? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that video. Thank you for watching, and we will see you on the next video. Bye.